Welcome back, everyone. It's been a while since I've made a video. It's been many months. I don't even know how long. Last April or May, I think, is the last time I made a video. So I just wanted to post something and kind of catch you guys up and let you know what's happening for 2023 at negative GRC. The biggest announcement that I have is not going to be at the end of the video. It's going to be right now. I've been working on this for 7 months, probably at least, and it's finally coming together. And it's kind of coincides with the Class 1 chassis release. All of the plastics for all 4 of the kits now, from here moving forward, are all going to be a different material and a different printing technology. Previously, as you all know, I used FDM printers. I had 4 Prusa's, and I actually just a few months ago grabbed a Bambu Labs X1. And I had planned on buying more Bambu Labs printers because they're pretty amazing. But just for prototyping, last probably August, I kind of had an issue with some printing temperatures, and some people had some cracked parts, and I kind of started thinking to myself that, keeping going with the FDM printed stuff is kind of was starting to seem a little unsustainable to me. And so I started investigating and working on figuring out what direction I wanted to go. That direction is PA12 nylon printed on an SLS printer. So let me show you this first. This is a prototype of a TC V1 chassis. These parts that I'm getting made are absolutely spectacular. They literally look injection molded. The quality of the plastic is really nice. It's ultra strong and super lightweight. Yeah, this printing technology and this PA12 nylon is really cool stuff. So from here on out, all 4 of the kits are going to be printed, have these SLS printed parts in them. So pretty happy to announce that. That's a pretty big deal that I've been working on for quite a while. And the printing service that I'm using for that is actually located in Idaho. So it's all printed in the USA, which is pretty cool. So now that we've got the big announcement out of the way, let's go to the number 2 announcement, which has been coming for a long time, and it's taken way longer than I anticipated, just with delays, and you know how things go. The Class 1 chassis kits are nearly ready to go. Nicole, my wife, and I bagged about 25 pounds worth of hardware today, and all the plastics are in, so we're getting really close to being able to release this Class 1 kit. As you can see, it's got a very nice flat bottom. It's got these sliders on here work specifically with the RC 4-wheel drive Mojave short wheelbase body. Also, I have sort of done a redesign and have a Gen 2 transfer case now. It's a 1-piece housing on the back or on the front side, and then it's got a carbon cover plate that goes on the back. So that's pretty cool. Looks way better. I'm calling it the Gen 2, but it's more like a Gen 1.5. There's no real core design change. It's just kind of a material and kind of an aesthetic change to it, but it actually looks pretty dang good, I think so. So frame rails for the C1 are 3mm twill weave carbon. Motor plate, same thing, 3mm twill weave carbon. Pretty much all the same hard parts. You still get the stainless screws, and you still get the steel prop shaft, negative G branded prop shaft. You get a spur gear. No front or rear bumper. I'm still trying to work a deal for maybe somebody building some bumpers that you guys can go buy that will fit this chassis kit. So these are going to come with just the 70mm standoffs front and rear. What else? I think that's about it on the Class 1. I'm really excited to get these out there. These, from the testing that Conrad and I have done, these things are pretty good performer. So, oh, and you'll get, same like the other 3 kits, you'll get a choice between the standard and extended skid plate, depending on what motor setup you're going to run, whether you're running a small outrunner or if you're running like a Fusion or something. So anyway, really excited about the Class 1 release. I think that people are going to enjoy running these. These seem like they're pretty good performer. So excited to get these out in the wild and get people using them. Got a few more things to take care of on this front before they're released. I've got a couple of production kits that are going to go out for assembly by other people. Conrad is one of them, and then my buddy Mike up in Spokane is going to get one too. They're going to go through and double check all of my instructions, and just kind of make sure that the kits go together well and see if there's any problems. And so if that all goes well, then maybe here in a week or two we can have a release and get some of these out in the wild. Excited about that. Let me look at my notes here. Oh yeah, so also all the link risers that I carry. So the one for the TRX4, the ones for the AR45 axles, and for the capper axles, all 3 of those are SLS printed now as well, PA12 nylon. The CC kit, the 4-link kit that I have been telling everyone about for a while, is going to be ready also. This 4-link kit, I'll just kind of show you what's in here. So it's going to come with a servo and axle mount. It's going to come with a couple of body mounts that bolt to the chassis rails. It does come with a new bearing case and a new motor plate mount for the passenger side, because you do have to scoot the motor plate back just a little bit to clear the servo. A couple of standoffs, a couple of body posts. You'll need to trim these to whatever height you want your body at. They go pretty low, but I left them full length for the guys that run their bodies a little bit higher. And then also a little bag of hardware that comes with it. And let me grab one real quick. It also comes with a replacement chassis rail for the left side that has the upper front link mount on it. So you'll now have mirrored mounts or symmetrical mounts from one rail to the other for the upper front links. And this position here is a lot better than the what I've talked about before about some of the guys go to the front slider hole, and that takes way too much anti-dive out of the front. And so we're gonna, or these rails put the links back to the right angle and the right height on the axle, and so this is works pretty good. Conrad and I have both tested it, and the climbing ability is on par with the chassis mounted version of this kit. So anyway, those are going to be, so all the 4-link kits and these link risers will be in stock probably by Monday. Today is the 4th of February, so by the 6th all this stuff will be in stock. Not the Class 1 kit, but the 4-link conversion and the link risers will be in stock in the new SLS plastic. So that brings me to the next thing about all of the people who bought kits up to this point who have the FDM printed parts. I am not abandoning you guys whatsoever. I am still going to support and replace any parts that break, or if people want those FDM parts still, I am going to support the FDM parts until the end of this year, December of 23. You will still get support for your FDM parts. Once we get to January of 24, then you're going to be basically forced to upgrade to this SLS printed stuff. But and I will absolutely replace anything that breaks or anything that cracks or anything like that. If you feel like you want to upgrade to the newer SLS plastics, I will have plastic kits, plastic replacement kits for the guys that want to upgrade to the plastics and do like their whole chassis at the same time. As far as like half cab sliders and some of the other accessories that I have, I'm gonna kind of slowly phase those in with the new SLS plastic. So basically deplete the stock that I have, and then I'll start stocking that stuff in the SLS printed stuff. So that'll kind of be a little bit slower transition for the some of the accessories. Anyway, so look for that. That'll be coming up. All that's going to be happening this spring. I have all the parts for the Class 1 kits. You can see all the bubble wrap stuff over here. That's all the Class 1 stuff. And I have ordered SLS plastics for the other 3 kits already. So those are actually in production. Unfortunately, the lead time is a little bit longer on that stuff because I'm having somebody else do it. Obviously, it's a lot higher quality, and the volume. I just got done ordering like 3,500 parts, and so it's takes a little while to do that. So I'm having them do a partial shipment, so hopefully that shows up a little sooner, and then we'll just wait for the remainder of the stuff to show up. So I'm going to do a small run, hopefully do a small run of the other 3 kits, and then hopefully by the time those are sold out, the rest of the plastics will have shown up, and then I can just do an immediate restock on that stuff. So anyway, look forward to seeing the SLS stuff in the other 3 kits as well. It's just gonna be a few weeks at minimum, and maybe even a month from now. So thank you for your patience. I appreciate it. Let's see. Oh, the last thing. I sold the last set of inverse wheels 5.6 model on Friday. So those are gone now forever, pretty much. I'm not going to make the 5.6 anymore. I have 2 other designs kind of on deck that I'm either going to put up a poll in the group and have the people decide, have you guys decide which style you want to see next. Or I may do a split order and do both and do like a half order of each of the different faces. So we'll see. We'll see when we get to that part what we're going to do. Both the new designs are pretty cool though. One's kind of a diamond looking shape, and the other one's kind of a curved slot looking deal. So they're pretty cool. I think I actually have showed one of the designs in a live stream like a long time ago. So I've had prototypes of those. And speaking of wheels, I'm actually doing I've gotten some prototypes. I think I've got them on here. Do I have them on here? No, those are aluminum. So I've gotten some of these rear shells for the wheels printed in SLS as well, and the clamp rings on the inside instead of the ABS like material I had before. So doing a little experiment with that to see if those are durable enough to last as wheel. I'm sure they will be. I think that European company Pro Crawler, I think they have like 100% SLS printed wheels that they have that are like super lightweight. So going from the aluminum rear shell to the printed rear shell saves like 10 grams per wheel or something like that. So you'd save probably 40 plus grams going from the aluminum to the printed. So we'll see where that goes. I may still just end up doing aluminum rear shells because I really like the matte black anodized shells that I got done for the first run. So anyway, I think that's all the big announcements I have for 2023 so far. So to recap, all SLS printed plastics for all the kits moving forward. I'm not abandoning you FDM guys that have the older kits. I'll still support you for the next year. Gonna do wheels again soon, this spring probably. Probably take a couple of months. I need to get through the C1 release and a couple other things. 4-link kits and link risers will be on the site by Monday. And I think that's about it. So anyway, thanks for all the support. Thanks for all your patience. Thanks for all the nice comments and all the positive feedback I've gotten. It makes me feel like I'm doing something right when I've got a lot of people, giving me positive feedback and telling me that they, built their rig on a Friday and went and, placed in the top 10 in a comp on Saturday. That's pretty encouraging to hear that sort of thing. So anyway, appreciate all the feedback, appreciate all the support and love and everything, and looking forward to 2023. So I'll catch you guys soon. See ya.